First of all, guys, do me a favor. Type some heart emojis in the chat for Pro Piece. He's taken the time to join me on stream, review his run. He was the victor. Also, huge shout outs to Slurpee, of course, as well. But yeah, guys, heart emojis in the chat for Pro Piece. He is a legendary guy. He's been a part of my community and been watching me for like a decade. So no one is as OG as Pro. So thank you again for that, of
Yeah,
course. So,
Marino's
bro,
one of my favorite people ever, so I'm very glad to do this.
that really makes me happy, dude. Thank you very much. I do what I can. Guys, I have a lot of questions right now, so I'm just going to let this run kind of just play ×2 speed while I ask you some questions. First things first, what
Alright.
controller are you using? Are you using?
I'm using the Classic Controller Pro.
Oh wait, where's your? Sorry,
I don't know
Wait, hold
if
on.
I can
No,
I
you're
just
good.
have it. I don't know if it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
showing on
Okay.
camera, but it's this one, yeah. This is the GDQ controller.
And um, I guess you'll answer my next question after that. So, before you got into the race, did you know there was a route divergence? Did you guys knew you were doing
Yes,
different
because
routes?
we did a practice race a couple days before, and he told me about it. Because like a month before GDQ, he was telling me because I was seeing him stream it, and then he was telling me about it, and it's actually he got a 31 before GDQ
With that route, with his
and
route,
with that route,
is
yeah,
that like the
because
record
that's
route? What's the more optimal route? I guess.
well technically more optimal is still uh chill third because that's the record, but Slurpee's like that's the third 31 in base that's ever happened. So
Sure,
I
sure.
think both can be.
What's the
You
main
can have an
reason for
argument
chill?
for
For
both.
nitro trains in the
Yeah,
fight?
it's mostly Nitro Fight's a bit easier, but
As-
also as it said in the commentary, you don't really use chill other than that. So if you can optimize the Nitro Fight with Triple Blade, and then you get solar for chill, that's a lot faster,
That makes sense
in
because you
my
don't really
opinion.
need it for the trains. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we did kind of grace past it there. So I guess let me just rewind quick. So right here, you guys do different strats, and I wanted to talk about it. So Slurpee actually dashes a little bit through the sandstorm around the E tank or the one up, but you insta treble boost. Can you explain to me why?
Uh, I'm not sure what's exactly faster. That's just in my muscle memory.
Okay, fair.
I think he grabs it just as a muscle memory as well because that's what he always did when I watched him do runs.
Yeah. So right
But I
here,
think yeah, it's just
yeah.
yeah, the start of that screen. I think that's more just muscle memory than because he took it. The slower thing is as he took damage though, so that slowed him down a bit. But instant treble boosting, you can just skip the entire thing. But if you get it correctly with
No
the
damage.
dash like Slurpee was trying to do, you
Hmm.
get a big dash boost instead of just treble boosting over the entire screen.
That makes a lot of sense. I also want to talk about this quickly. This is probably just for me playing Maker a lot. It's been, guys, in case you don't know, the reason I'm streaming on Twitch is because of Mega Man 10 and Mega Man 10 Endless. I used to run this
That
full game speed run. I used to do Endless, so I know this game well, but it has been a long time. So with that being said, this enemy, you guys both, I think, shoot him. The little red enemy that like shoots shit everywhere. Right here.
oh, I think
Can
yeah,
you
I take
dash?
damage off of it.
Can you like stand next to him, like here, but dash left and around him? Does that work?
Uh, it'll work if you go left and around, probably yeah.
I think
But
that would
the
just be
record,
faster, no? Like, what you just get up
I've
here and then
watched
just assuming you don't get hit, of course.
yeah, because
That
it's all might be just up to luck of where he shoots his thing.
right, because that is an RNG enemy, right?
Yeah, he shoots randomly. Because
Okay.
that's why on the very first screen, I kind of pause and wait for to see what he's gonna do
Yeah, that's fair. That's
because
fair.
he might just take a hit anyway. So that's why I kind of just bonk into him and take the hit because the commando
It's more
fight
consistent, right?
with decent luck, the commando fight shouldn't take too much damage because you should always get there with that amount of health or
Fair.
full if you're lucky.
In terms of optimizing Commando Man, what is the god pattern? Just like 3 jumps in a row or something?
I think big jumps are actually 3 big jumps in a row are probably the god pattern because you
Right.
have more time to jump and get more shots
You
into
got
them
one of
rather
those
than
in your fight. In
yeah
this fight, you
rather
got a big jump here.
because obviously with Mega Man and you have nitro blade, or yeah, or nitro wheel, or whatever it's called. I don't even remember.
Wheel cutter, yeah.
Yeah, wheel cutter. You want a short hop because of that, but since base can shoot straight up, it's just a lot faster for him to do a big jump because you get the same. Because with commando, I'm pretty sure he takes
One damage.
the yeah he. It's the iframe thing is also when he comes back down. It's not just when he's going up.
As long as he's in the air, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
at the peak of his jump, when he's shooting a commando bomb, is when he gets it back. But whenever he's like just in the air, not doing anything,
Hmm.
is when it does that.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately. So you can get this big jump like 2 or 3 times, and that's the god pattern then.
Yeah, I would assume.
Very cool. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the swag cannon jumps. Are these just that consistent and the hitbox is like really small?
Yeah, I tried to do that, but I think in the very first one I tried to dash, but the just jumping over him is pretty consistent with base.
And now this fight you had a little bit of trouble with. You always want to like be jumping into the eyeballs when you shoot, right? Is that better than diagonal standing?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when you jump, you get more shots off, and then I can D-pad kind of screwed me a bit,
Sure.
so I took a lot of health or took a lot of damage. So that's why I played this part because this is probably my biggest time loss of the entire races.
It was. It absolutely was. You took so much damage and you
Just
had to like pucker your butt and play conservative. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, because my biggest thing going into the race because I knew Slurpee's a very good player,
Yep.
so I just needed to be consistent like I usually am, just play my game and not die.
Yeah, deathless is a huge deal, man.
Yeah.
That was a great run. Excuse me. So I you kind of already answered this. I was going to ask if ice is faster for nitro, excluding the fight. I guess I'll revise the question. Is it better to have for the trains, or I guess it's irrelevant?
Uh, maybe not with base because they're the if you watch Slurpee do it, there are the switches at the top you can hit with triple blade. So that one that just turned red,
Oh, I didn't
that turns off
know
the
that.
trucks.
Wow. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's really cool. I did not even know
Because
that.
I can't get that consistently, but I haven't really tried it too much because I mostly just wanted to keep my muscle memory,
Sure,
even
sure.
with
I mean,
a bit
especially
of a
for a
slower run.
race. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I guess if you're gonna, are you in the future, if assuming you're gonna keep playing this, are you gonna try to do the Slurpee route, or are you just gonna stick with your route?
I think I'll probably still try go with my route and like just take strats,
Sure.
just play better, I guess.
Um,
Um,
so I noticed here, you guys also did different strats, and when I did this fight, also unlucky Octobulb, which we won't talk about, but
yeah.
the goalkeeper, I noticed he commando bombs you triple blade. Is there a reason why you're triple blading and not using another commando missile?
It's just more of a muscle memory thing as well, and I don't really know the lineups anymore for the double commando.
That's definitely worth practicing for
So
like 3 seconds just
yeah,
to.
it's like 3 seconds each keeper. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing.
Also, right here, wanted to talk about this strat. I noticed when you got to this soccer thing, you were very conservative and you shot the balls and let them all go over you. Was it a matter of health at the moment, or is this you normally do this strat, or is that just your muscle memory?
It was muscle memory, but also like I'm not very good with the second half of the stage, so I'm not. I conserve health a bit
Sure.
because I know you can triple blade through the other section, like after the second keeper,
Right.
but I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if that was just something that you always do, if it was just like a comfort thing. But I did notice it.
Yeah, I usually always do it, but that's because I'm kind of out of practice on the strats for
It's fair.
like this strat here, where diagonal shoots the soccer ball and dashes. That's sick, but
Yeah.
I haven't fully ingrained that in my muscle memory yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of really small optimizations, especially with all the wheel cutter ladder stuff, and just
Yeah.
dashing, and there's a lot, especially with base. I also wanted to just mention how good is the downtime between levels? Like it seems like a comfy speed run, but just because of
Yeah,
your
it's pretty
breather.
good. Excuse me. Yeah, it is nice to have a little breather between the levels.
Um, Slurpee didn't let go of ladder and solar. I want to see why I wrote that. Um, oh, the pump man fights. So the god pattern is the two jump or the
It's
one
yeah, two jump
two.
is
Okay,
the like one jump if you can predict it,
sure.
but because there is a little quirk because I played a lot of easy mode when I was a kid. There's a little quirk where he only one jumps on easy mode, so it is
Oh,
faster if you can predict it, but on normal it's definitely a lot harder
sure.
to predict.
One of these ladders I had a problem with a wheel cutter somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where or why. Um, I know you have to climb up a little bit here before you do the wheel cutter. Um, where was it? Wheel cutter optimizations is no joke.
Yeah,
You
like
accidentally hold
every
up and stuff.
there's a ton of ladders that has it, but then yeah, if you hold up, then it kind of just screws up your entire thing.
I can't wait to talk about this one thing I'm about to bring up, but I do want to just ask you this quick once we see it on your screen in just a second. That room sucks. I hate that room.
Yeah.
Okay, how many times have you bonked on these spikes here?
Uh, quite a few.
It happens,
Especially like
right?
when I was first learning it,
Mhm.
you just jump too high because I'm used to Mega Man physics
Yeah.
where you're just moving at a constant speed. Like
Uh,
that's why if you go a bit further forward, like you can dash through the wall spikes there, but that's why I just walk because I'm not bonking spikes. Like I'm not taking that risk. During PB attempts, yeah, you go for it, but
Now treble boosting
there's
over that's obviously just slow as hell, right? In general?
yeah, because you'd have to go all the way back down, and the current's still there.
Sure.
So
Um, okay. Is there a reason again, this could just be my bad memory or wrong, knowledge of the game, but is there a reason why you guys are not shooting clouds at him while the electricity's happening? Doesn't it stack?
because you can only have two on screen at a time.
Well, right. So you shoot one, and as it's hitting him, you shoot him with clouds while it's raining on him. Isn't that better?
Yeah, but it's since you can only have the two clouds, since I have two clouds on screen right now, you can't shoot another one. But if there is one on screen, say I predicted the one jump and only had the one on screen, that's when you can
So I guess what you're saying
actually
is no matter what, it fins out the animation, you can't even, like, cancel it because then you get rid of the first one.
yeah,
I
because
see.
that's why with two jump, the first one will disappear, and then that's when you start to stack damage. But because he only did one jump, you're kind of the first one will disappear, and then you just lose your stack damage
Mhm.
or
I
whichever jump he did.
I love the triple blade backups, that you just, by muscle memory, always pull that weapon out of your ass to kill stuff when you
Yeah,
need to.
whether it's endless, any speed run, your backup strat is always triple blade.
It's so true, dude. And, again, it's been forever. Is it, like, neutral press and then left 1 or 2? I don't remember the weapon order, but it's quick, right? Like, you can always just kinda get to it.
Yeah, left one is always because it's
Yeah.
yeah, left one is triple, and then left two is water, and
Water.
then it just goes
I
to the
can't believe I
ground.
remembered that. Okay, yeah, that is so good.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, for some reason I remember I don't know if it was like a version difference of PS3 or Xbox. I just remember one lightning and then hitting him with multiple clouds, but maybe I just remember it wrong. And like you said, no matter what, you can only have two. And yeah. Okay. So next question. Let me see where I can ask it. So in this game, does holding wheel cutter versus shooting it do damage differences, or it's the same no matter what?
I think it's all just one damage or whatever. because I don't think it. Yeah, it doesn't like. Because I think as soon as it hits an enemy, it just disappears. So shooting it is just a little bit better, unless you mean like going up walls.
No, no, I mean in
Okay.
terms of damage, like in Mega Man Maker, for example, obviously it's like buffed or I don't even know, but when you stick it out and hold it, it does X damage, but when you shoot it and it bounces, it does more or something. I just
Oh
did.
no, it's. I'm pretty sure it's one damage for both because the wheel cutter will just disappear on you. Well, it might be the same for Mega Man where it just or Mega Maker where it just disappears after it hits something, but yeah, it's just one damage every time.
Um, Slurpee shooting lemon before Triple Blade Archives. Okay, oh that's right. Whoops. When you guys did the weapon archive, I noticed you did it too. I saw Slurpee do it, but then I noticed you did it as well. Is that just a break point where you shoot it with Buster and then Triple Blade for the?
Against Woodman or
I don't remember. I think the first
because you
archive
do it against Tornado as well, but
is that just for like
he
break. Like,
takes.
why not just use all Triple Blade?
I think it's to save one, but I guess since you
Oh,
use the M tank, it doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure it's just to save one because Woodman takes. I'm pretty sure he after one uh, Buster, he dies after one Triple Blade.
so in theory, you should just be always triple blading since you know you're going to get the weapon tank, but at the same time, conservation also saves you from the M tank animation when you use it. So that's
Yeah,
also a thing. That's interesting.
it's the little frames, I guess. Even though in a 33, it doesn't matter too much.
No, no. Um, Big Eye Manip in the end of Wily 2. Is this a it's coming up here. This right here? Is this Big Eye on your screen? Is this consistent? Is it a 50-50 or are you maniping him? This Big Eye?
Every time, like it's the same with every big eye. Whenever it sees you and you're in the air, he does the big jump. So you want to be in the air whenever
Okay, so
you
that
enter the
looks like that
screen.
every time. It's no RNG. You're
Yeah,
just
if
manipping
you're
him.
in the
Okay,
air, yeah, if you're in the air, that's why you jump into that screen because as soon as he sees you when you enter the screen, he's gonna do the big jump.
fair.
So it is consistent.
And then I just wanted to point out the obvious, which was Slurpee was on pace throughout the entire Robot Masters and then got bopped by I did
Yeah,
miss the second death. What happened? I guess I can just kind of see.
yeah, it might be coming up here. Actually, yeah, I don't know if it's coming up here or what, but
Where do
yeah,
I look
there's
for? Where did he die?
because he died in the second Crusher section, but
The
I'm not
second
sure if
death
it's
was
going
another
up.
crusher?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't remember if he got crushed or.
This is
'Cause
the
I just
first
looked
death,
over it.
right? Bam. Did you know,
Oh yeah,
like, at what point of the run were you like, all right, this run's mine? Was it then?
it was after the second death because I think he could have came back if he only died that one time.
That's fair. That's fair. He is very clean.
Like he brought it back to only like 45 seconds, as you said,
True.
even with two deaths.
Very
Like he's
true.
an extremely good bass player.
It's
So
true. He's very clean. Let me see the second death. It's coming up more. How often? I wasn't really watching your cam during the race, but how often were you like watching his screen? Was it in between each level, just
uh,
taking a peek?
in between each level, I would look over and
Yeah.
see where he was at.
Did you guys play or
But
practice together before the run in the practice rooms or anything? Or
we
Ooh.
did a couple days before.
There it was.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
That is, man. That's
If there's any place to die in a Mega Man 10 run and not be ashamed, it's Wily 2. This is the hardest stage in the game.
that's what I said. It's the hardest stage. I think it's my favorite because of that. It's like the run killer, like you said. Every run, it's super complex. There's so many little optimizations. There's a bunch of cycles. There's so much shit in Wily too. It is
Yeah.
definitely the infamous hard ass kicker for sure. Um, oh, I already know the answer to this, and I think it's just because I'm spoiled from Mega Maker, but I did want to at least talk about it. Right here, you are switching weapons before you get into the teleporter. So you stop before you get in the teleporter to switch to your Thunderwall. So you have it for the fight, obviously, because you need it for the fight. Is it not like you can't switch right now, right? Like it doesn't let you,
Yeah, I can't switch in between like while waiting for the boss. I You
right?
have to do it either before the teleporter or after the boss fight actually starts.
Okay, so that makes sense why you set it up the way you did. Because
Yeah,
for
it's
some
like the
reason,
hardest weapon swap in the game.
really,
Going for me at least, going from triple blade to I'm sure
yeah, it's
like
right in the middle of the menu, kind of, right? Thunderwall. It's like really
yeah, because even
inconvenient.
if you have to either hit right like 6 times or hit left 5 times, and it's like
Yeah, yeah,
or both like
it's shit. It's right in the
time
middle.
consuming.
True. Um, is it ever faster to go to the menu? Probably not.
No, pausing so slow compared to
Yeah,
quick weapon swap.
that's
Maybe for
just
that swap because of how I do it in my brain, but just
interesting. Again,
moving
I'm
in
just spoiled from
manually.
Mega Maker because I'm used to just switching while standing there, but I just forgot that that does not work in this game.
Yeah, because in some games like Mega Man X1 and X2 certain scenarios, but X1 you could swap between like not after the boss intro starts, but like in between like door transitions and
Mhm,
stuff.
mhm.
I guess you could do that in 10, but you can't do it in the middle of the teleporter.
Now, again, I know the answer to this question. I just want to hear it from you. Is this the hardest like boss setup to do a perfect God Sheet Man, or is it a 50-50 with the clouds?
Uh,
Or both?
I think it's one of the harder one because I'm not sure like what exactly I do wrong with it because I shoot it in the same sort of spot all the time, but it might be a 50-50 or I'm just doing it wrong. But even then, if you get the immediate damage, it's a 50-50 whether he
All right, couple
goes
more
back
attempts.
up immediately or shoots a lightning bolt at you. So it's more luck anyway.
Let me
Oh
see.
shit, the classic.
Yeah, this is so old. I don't even know if this is a good fight. I might even be embarrassed here. Let me see what this looks like. I
No,
spent
this was
so
like
much
11th
time
place.
learning this.
I
Yeah,
remember this grind
do
because
you?
I think I started. I think I made it to like top 25 or something on PS3 because you kept doing it. So I'm like, oh, I'll try.
Bro, that's the fight, right? Is this the
Yeah,
God fight?
that's the god fight.
All
That
right, so
third rebound striker I haven't gotten yet in my
it's an up angle. So obviously your positioning is always the same. So I'm just trying to like
yeah.
remember myself. It's a neutral jump left shot at the peak question mark.
Yeah, I think at the peak it's neutral jump, peak, go top right, and then you go like either just press left and shoot or it's down left.
Oh, I'm jumping out and then boom, 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 boom.
It's like this is a way tougher fight than like runs make it seem.
It's so true. That's exactly why I'm like bringing it up because I was fascinated by this fight. You guys both still had like really good fights. But yeah, between like the
Yeah.
the cloud negation, the initial setup, the stack from the wall, this fight is really rewarding to do right, but it can go wrong so many more times than right.
Yeah. The biggest thing with refights is just don't run out of rebound striker and you'll be fine, but it's a tough fight.
Um, Another question, I guess the last question on my list is there a reason why you're not using water shield for the whole Wily fight? Is this just more optimal to do
I think it's
Buster?
more optimal to do Buster because there's no efficient way to get up there
And
because
shooting
treble
is
boost is
so
too
slow,
slow.
right? Is that why? Like
Yeah,
shooting wheel water shield is just slow, right?
yeah, because you have to go because of the speed of like it's really just down to the vertical speed of treble boost. Because if you could efficiently like get up there like you can with coil and swap to a water shield, it would be faster.
Oh, wait. With that being said, does if you were in treble boost, you can't get triple stacks up in the air?
No, but it is theoretically faster because in Legacy Collection 2, I'm pretty sure my base Wily machine time is still number one on like
Yo,
either
let's go.
PS4 or Xbox One.
Nice.
But with full health, you can actually like
Disrespect
get
treble.
up there with treble boost, and then just even without a triple stack, you can just mash into them. and go back and
Wow.
forth, and then just quickly swap. Because that's the going back to easy mode again. That's the easy mode strat because you take so little damage on easy mode. So if you can go in with, I think it's theoretically possible, but going into Wily 4, you'll have to W tank treble boost or grab the juice right at the end of that spike section with the shrimps. Even then, you probably won't have enough. So
Wait, in
it just doesn't
Puttman? Wait, in Puttman? At the end
in
of
a
the
Wily 3.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that was an E tank in Puttman, and you guys don't need a reason to get that, even though it's like right
No,
there.
because you do have two W tanks, but I don't think using two W tanks because I already used the one for solar. So using the other one for treble boost and hoping you have full health
Yeah.
for the second phase, it's just not worth it. So I don't think it would save any time at that point, but it is theoretically faster if you could just have that perfect scenario.
That is so fascinating to me. Um, I gotta be honest, man. That run was really impressive. GG's, you kicked ass.
Thanks.
How
That
was
run
GDQ?
was
Did you have
actually
fun? How long were you there?
I had a lot of fun. I was there the whole week.
Did you
And
play any other games in the
hmm?
practice room with all the Mega Hurl homies or what?
I watched them play a Mega Man 5 ROM hack, and then I just went in and out of.
Wait, which one?
I don't remember which one it was.
Did they have air slide?
No,
Oh.
it
Hmm.
was some Mega Man 5 ROM. I don't remember if it was newer or not. I think Kumba had already played it.
Did you see
That
Kumba
he
there?
told me. Yeah, I met Kumba.
Awesome. Very cool.
I got DM you a picture of
Oh yeah,
the Mega Man crew. We took a group photo at like 6 in the morning.
that's epic.
I definitely have it.
Yeah, and fun fact, Mitch in chat used to speedrun base Mega Man 10 as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, my PB is like 3 seconds faster than his.
Let's go! Bop his
That's
ass!
like my
No. Yeah, Mitch
nice,
is
nice. Yeah,
when he focuses, bro, he's obviously a god
yeah,
gamer.
he could probably get like a 31 if he focused up on it. I don't know
Mitch
how many
knows
runs
this
he did
run
in
very
Mega Man
well.
2.
He honestly, he probably knows this run more than I do since I never ran base percent. Man, this just brings back like 10 years of memories, dude. It's amazing run, GG's, and
Yeah, it was amazing. Like because I'm gonna gush a bit
please
because
do.
I'm not sure if I ever told you the story. I started speedrunning Mega Man 10 because I came into your stream for the first time and you were doing endless, and you asked me what I was going on with, and then I started doing Commando Man ILs because I wanted to say I was playing Mega Man 10, and that's what started it.
Let's go! I'm the reason you're a GDQ.
Yeah, you're the reason I already liked Mega Man, but I think you increased that level a lot
Man, you were
just
around
by watching your
fucking 10 years
playthrough.
ago. You were around
I was
during the
there
endless
for
grinds.
I think the only thing I wasn't around for was the 3,000 screens, but I'm not sure if you streamed that
Oh, I streamed all the
when I
endless
stopped.
stuff. Yep.
Yeah, because well, you got
Oh, the
3,000 screens on PS3 as well when you did the full like name on the top 10 leaderboard.
I
I'm
think it
pretty
was
sure you did it with me.
3,067 on Xbox was the only 3,000 record on Xbox at the time.
Yeah, I think it was the only 3,000 record that wasn't cheated on any console
Yeah, the
until you
Wii was
got your
hacked.
second one.
The Wii was hacked to 999 screens or 99,000 screens, and my stupid ass still tried to beat it with a hacked Wii. I drove from Pennsylvania to New York, 3-hour ride to Infinite Mystery's house to borrow his modded Wii so I could play the hacked version, and I held up on the controller. I actually think I have. I can show you what that looked like. I know you know, but for the people that don't,
Yeah,
um,
because I think I was the one who recommended it to you because I'm like, yeah, I got all these cheats, and the record's 9999. But it was
oh my god, I have to find this. Hold on, this is so insane. Oh, maybe I think I know what it is. Wait. Got it. All right, I got it here. So
it's like
I was at 12,000 screens. It took like fucking 12 hours. And because we were using cheats and it was hacked, you can ride 9 rush jets at once.
oh yeah, this clip, yeah.
And Mega Man doesn't die in pits or on spikes. So you just hold up and Mega Man hovers the ceiling. So this was just like put the time in and maybe you can beat the hackers. And I genuinely tried to like manually beat the hackers. I never did this run, of course, fully, but yeah, this is what Mega Man 10 on the hacked Wii looks like. It was so broken, so much fun. Um, yeah, man. Mega Man 10 is so good. So what's your speedrun plans now? May I ask? Are you
Uh,
on a
I'll
break
still
or
do I'll still do base here and there. There's actually I joined a Mega Man 2 zipless tournament, so I'll do that and get my ass bounced in the first round, but it's all for fun. And then
yeah,
I'll
for
probably do
sure.
base and I'll figure out what to do after that.
Are you more attracted to zipless? Like, do you know any
No,
of the
it's just
zips?
because yeah, I got it. I have a 2956 or something with zips, but since it's a zipless tournament, I'm like, oh, I'll just practice zipless, and
Sure.
I prefer it with zips for Mega Man 2.
Oh, dude. Oh, for a while I grinded that game and it for obvious reasons. Like you have to do everything right or it's instant resets and the Woodman strats and fucking Airman was the
Yeah,
hardest run for me, the hardest level for me. I don't know how people like Cypher and Cool Kid are so consistent. The Airman item 3 or item 1, it's so insane. All the movement in that level was intimidating as fuck.
yeah. I think I just like my solo best was like a 28 or like it was a very low 29 or like a 2840 or something. But once I got my sub 30, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Retired. Yeah, dude.
Sub 30 was like my proudest achievement, other than going to GDQ to play Mega Man 10. But like my
How
proudest
how
achievement
excited
was
were you when you got accepted?
dude, I was like shitting my pants because I was
Yep.
at work when they released the games list.
Did anyone tell you, or did you find out yourself?
I found out on my own
Oh my
because
god. That's
I'm
exciting.
not sure if I got the email first or if I just checked the games list. I see Mega Man 10, and then me and Slurpee didn't even submit it as a race. That's the best part. They were just like,
Really?
yeah, they were just
You both
probably
submitted it
like,
separately, like the same category, base normal?
yeah, because I think he submitted like everything that he
Sure.
would want to run at a GDQ.
Mhm.
So they just took base, and then I submitted like Mighty Gunvolt, but I don't know I could probably get it in if I did all stages, but I don't know all stages yet. And I
Damn.
submitted like Mega Man 2 Power Fighters, and I think that would
Wait,
be
who
good,
did?
but
You
I'm not.
did?
I did, but I'm probably not gonna be the one. It would be awesome, but I'm probably not gonna be the one to do it if it ever does get into GDQ. But
Bro,
it's an awesome speed run.
I
If
wanna see it. Can you DM me like a PB or your run or something? Like, I
I
fucking
could DM
love
you like
that
a
game.
marathon run I did of it,
Do it.
probably.
I will watch it. I know he's not a buddy of mine, someone I met on the internet has a cabinet of power fighters,
Oh,
and
nice.
I
I've always wanted to play like a true cabinet of it.
mhm. Yeah, absolutely nuts. So, last thing before I let you go here, talk about your shirt and your sponsors and stuff.
Well, it's just a Formula One shirt. Like, I'm not part of any. Like, I'm just a supporter of McLaren Formula One team.
Okay.
So that was my whole getup, and a little bit just because the event was sponsored by Red Bull, so I just wanted to kick them in the nuts a bit by wearing McLaren gear because they're kind of rivals in Formula One.
I have to ask you. Um, your name was Phil7, but if you look closely here, guys, his name is Pro Peace. Do you guys know where peace originated from? Do you
Oh, I
guys
wonder.
know? You have no idea, bro. That's so heartwarming. The fact that that is still your handle and you're rocking it, and it's so good, man. It's like,
Yeah, I think I just wanted to go Phil7 for my runner name because that's a bit easier
oh,
to
sure.
understand. But like, I changed my Twitch name to Pro Piece because my name before that was like based on a Pokemon. I'm like, I don't really want to do that
Pro
anymore.
Infernape, right?
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't really want to be based off of Pokemon. So
Wait,
I
what
just wanted to
Pokemon
Pro
is
Piece.
that? Is it Infernape?
It's a
Let me see.
yeah, it's a Gen 4 fire starter. I was like 12 when I made it.
Yeah, sure, dude. Got to start somewhere. Imagine not having an ice Pokemon as your favorite.
Well, my
Actually,
favorite Pokemon's a
my favorite
dark
Pokemon's
type, but
actually Onyx. I guess I have. Even though I love ice, I am apparently a sucker for fucking stone. Between Stone Man and Onyx, I guess I just low key love stone, and it makes no sense. Who the hell likes stone? It's so random.
yeah.
Ugh.
But my actual because the funniest part is my favorite Pokemon is Absol, which is a dark type. It's not even like Infernape. That was the first thing I came up with when I was 12.
This
Yeah,
Absol.
once it shows up. Yeah,
Wait, what's the element?
dark.
Oh, I'm sorry you said that.
Yeah.
Damn. So you're a big Pokemon fan?
Yeah.
Pokemon's good, man. I don't have patience for, like, reading and random encounters and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
my thing is like I always want to speedrun Pokemon, but then like when I get into it and the RNG hits me, then I really don't want to do it anymore.
you saw this video, right? Where I was on the news for playing Pokemon Go?
Yeah, that's a classic. I remember seeing that.
Oh, guys, most people don't know this. This is me on my local news station playing Pokemon Go like an absolute loser. I lost so much weight playing that game, and it was actually a lot of fun. I spent way too much money on balls than I care to admit, but um, yeah, guys, I played Pokemon Go. Fun fact.
I think
Pro,
everybody did when it came out.
this spotlight is all on you, dude. Is there anything you want to say to the people? Guys, make sure here. Let me shout you out, guys. Make sure you're following Pro. What do you plan on streaming?
Mega Man 2 zipless. Then once the tournament's done, or when I'm out of the tournament, I'll do Mega Man 10. Then
Wait, that's the
I
wrong
don't know what.
one. Wait, what is your? Is it?
No, that's correct.
Oh, it is. What's the
Yeah,
avatar?
it's like Glep from Smiling Friends.
Oh, okay. I didn't recognize it. Very cool. Yeah,
Uh,
man. Here's your time to shine. If there's anything you want to tell the people, the floor is yours. Before I let you go, I got to do one more run review here.
um, I'm not very good with outros or anything, but like, thanks for giving me this interview type thing. It was, I know I kind of pushed it on you a bit,
No, you didn't.
but
It's
like,
my honor, dude. You're a homie.
but it's a lot of fun. I really wanted to experience this with you in some shape or form because you mean a lot to me, and Mega Man 10 means a lot to me.
Thank you. I hope I didn't let you down. I genuinely had a shit ton of questions for you. I absolutely loved your run. And I'm just going to be honest. I didn't expect you to win. There, I said it. I know Slurpee's a god gamer.
I didn't expect to win either. I knew going in, Slurpee's extremely good. I just had to play my game and hope he dies in some way
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
in game, and he
Yeah.
did, and because he was going to kick my ass if he didn't die. But like
He's good.
33, the final time was 33:44. They split a bit late. That's 1 second behind my PB. I played my game, and Slurpee Wiley 2 just happened. Like you
It's
can't
hardest
really
level.
argue with Wiley 2.
Yeah. Yeah, again, not that I doubt your skills. I've competed against Slurpee in NRS. Like I've watched Slurpee. I know Slurpee pretty well. And I don't really have as much experience with your run. So as soon as he died, bro, I popped off so hard, and I'm so glad you
Yeah, I
won.
was listening, and yeah, I did not pop off in my chair because I look over, I see, because I hear the crowd kind of disappointment. I look over, and he's exploding. I'm like, oh, and I did play it a bit safer going forward because I didn't
Oh,
want to die
sure.
myself.
Got to capitalize. It is
But
a race at the end of the day.
yeah, so yeah, GG's and shout out to Slurpee, Mr. Capapot. Like I obviously wouldn't be here without them either.
I mean, you held your own. You did amazing.
Yeah, I
Good
mean
luck
I
with all
can't
your
put my
future
OP in.
stuff and keep up on the grind. Oh, one thing I do have to bust your balls about: canceling, canceling, canceling. If there's only one piece
Yeah,
of critique, that's the only thing
I've
I have
never
to
been
say. If you
good.
practice anything, it's the Chillman solar cancels and the Wily Pirate solar cancels. So even if you just
Yeah, that's
do it over and over until you're sick of it, that's the only like real room for improvement. Other than that, I can't even touch you, and your run will blow mine away any day.
yeah. I think my Mega Man run has like 10 seconds or more on Solar or on Chillman just because of well, maybe not 10 seconds, but like a good amount of time on my gold
Sure,
just because of weapon swapping. But it's just like I've never been good at it. No matter like I'll be honest, I didn't practice that much for weapon swapping Chillman, but
sure. I mean, you have ice
yeah,
physics. He locks you in the corner. You have the option for triple blade, and like, there's so much more going on in that fight than meets the eye. So, canceling
yeah,
and small hopping all at the same time, it's very intricate. So, it's not easy,
yeah. It's 10's a tough game, and then you add dashing and all that to it.
man.
Yeah, 9 and 10. I had a ton of trouble with
9 is
9, 10, and
so much harder. It's not even close. 9 is
yeah,
so insane. Not only that game has the king of dick moves and artificial difficulty. the artificial difficulty in Mega Man 9 is absurd. They tried to like make it like Mega Man 2, so they have like a bunch of just gotcha moments where you just die because they want you to die, and it's so unfair. I could bitch about Mega Man
Yeah,
9 all day.
yeah, but the speed run is really fun once you figure it out.
It's still Concrete Man first, right? That's not
Yeah,
changed. Okay. It's been a
that will
minute.
probably never change.
Yeah, no.
I guess ten's route will probably never change either. But
I kind of want to rewatch the tasks for 10 just because in the Wily 3, all the rush coil loops are like the sexiest part of the run in the auto scroller.
yeah, I rewatched the base task recently, and that was nuts.
I probably should watch that. I don't think I've ever seen it. Period. So maybe I
Good
can
watch.
get you back on here sometime and we can just kind of watch it together or something.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Cool. All right, not to cut you short. I have like 30 some
No,
minutes
I
left of the stream. I got to get LV Creed's run going, guys. Pro in I almost called you Pro Infernape. Jesus Christ. Pro Piece Phil7, guys. Make sure you follow him on Twitch. Watch the GDQ run. If you see him in chat, say hi. And thank you again for joining me, dude. Very much.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
Thanks for having me, man. We don't get to talk much on voice, and it's a lot of fun when we do.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm sorry I'm really busy with stream and stuff, but I will invite you on again sometime soon, and we will watch the base video together. And also, this picture is amazing. All the Mega Man runners.
Yeah,
Epic picture. You guys all got the Yeti shirt on. So good.
yeah,
Pumbaa being weirdo.
yeah. We have some X runners, some classic runners. We had a whole mix, and it was like 5 in the morning, so we didn't get all of them,
Sure.
but
Awesome.
it was a lot of fun.
Very
I'm
cool.
very grateful for the people who did stay up to watch it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My ass was up in bed. Plus, we would
Yeah,
not have had this moment, and this means more to me than watching it live. I was looking forward to this. So
yeah. It's a lot of fun to be interviewed in.
yeah, you did great, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me again.
No problem.
Yeah, even Creed was passed out. Creed, it's your turn. Pro, I'm gonna kick you off, dude. Thank you so much again. Enjoy the rest of your night and
No
weekend,
problem.
and
Yeah, you
keep
too.
busting, bro. Keep busting.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
No worries, dude. See ya.
See ya.